Hello traders, Lord Ray with HypedOnCrypto.com, your #1 source for cryptocurrency, technical analysis, and blockchain education. In this live stream, we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. We had that nice breakout of the falling wedge, the smaller falling wedge, and we actually broke down, hooked off the old resistance, used it as support. Now we've made higher prices. What's next for Bitcoin? We're going to get into it. Thanks for being here, guys. It's it's Saturday. We might keep this quick. I think we've got a one-on-one after this stream, but just depending on demand, it being Saturday, people are doing other things with their lives. We may cut it short today, so we'll see what happens. But look, Bitcoin having a more zoomed out view, you can see a insanely large wedge. Okay, that's the overall pattern that we are within. And then if you zoom in, you can see we have this downward sloping channel that we are in. Okay, and then within that we have a falling wedge that we have broken out of, and so we are approaching pretty critical levels of resistance. I believe we're already using the 786 support fib as resistance. This is pretty clear. One time here, 2, 3 times now we failed. It seems like we might be either bull flagging or getting ready to break down to lower prices. I don't know. Let's see. Let's draw this. I don't know, man. I mean, that could be reality, right? Or we could just be making a lower high than our previous high and then breaking down. But nevertheless, this is good price action you got going on here. Honestly, in my opinion, you might be seeing some sort of, hear me out here, might be seeing some sort of accumulation, guys. Okay, that's what this price action is inferring. Okay, what is this pattern, guys? I don't know, man. Really looks kind of like a symmetrical triangle, man. Or, excuse me, an ascending triangle, man. After a downtrend? What are ascending triangles after downtrends, guys? This actually looks pretty good. Looks freaking really good to me. Reaction high here, reaction high here. This is the stuff you kind of want to see. Man, this music's... Really, dude? Same thing over and over again? Okay. How y'all doing? Thanks for being here, everyone. Check out chat. What's up, Leo? Can't wait for the bloodbath. Hey, Narb made $1,000, guys. Yesterday. Heck yeah, man. Well, I'm glad to hear, dude. That is amazing, dude. Congratulations. What's up, Crypto Chef? You Jeebus, man. Have no fear. Mo is here. Heck, man. I mean, what? Bitcoin broke out. Litecoin broke out. XVG and Ven, Mo? Oh, hey, Alan. Change that, that thumbnail title. TA Tom, nice guy. Good to see you, dude. EOS Drew, sure, man. John EGQ, my brother. What's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. Matt wants some Tronics, of course. Healthy dose of Tronics a day keeps the doctor away. Something like that. Maybe an Apple or Tronics. I don't know. I'm at work, but TA is alive. What's up, Trumatin? ETH. Oh yeah, we'll get those. We got all those on the list in our, of course, man. What's up, Majid? Good to see you, man. Sean, Lincoln. Easter weekend's good, man. TA on 88. Yeah, man. 88. Wow. I guess that that higher low was very significant. It was almost just like freaking IOTA in not regards to the breakout or approaching the breakout, but more so the fact that we found a possible bottom on IOTA and we found a bottom on ADA based on the higher low we made, right? All the other times we were not able to make higher lows, so pretty crazy. But we did talk about a key resistance level that we had to break and hold above to get any sort of reversal in trend, right? The overall trend, which or the previous trend that we had been in for the past 2.5 months, right? So, what's up, Andy? Thanks for being here, man. Is there a buy signal in this, Jeffrey? Look, man. All I can tell you is the context of the patterns we are in, right? Jeffrey? So, right, you got the downward sloping channel, okay? All your plot points, beautiful touches all over. And then from there, really, you broke out of a falling wedge. That's not necessarily the biggest wedge that we've seen, but nevertheless, it is real. And then right now, to me, it seems like we are forming some sort of accumulation, which is really good. What, there's a sell wall up here. First time we tried, we came up, we never really got to it again. Then we came up again, and we hit it kind of like a brick wall. And so with this sell-off that we're currently going through, if we can make another consistent higher low than our previous low, I'm telling you guys, these sell walls are going to get freaked out by that, and they're going to drop this sell wall, and we're going to see a breakout. That's what these patterns infer. It's exactly what they do. Price action. That's why these patterns, you can recognize them, identify them, and it's why a lot of times they work out the way you expect them to. Now, you can't assume, you have to get confirmation, but I'm just saying that's what's going on when you see higher lows consistently and you keep hitting a brick wall with the same reaction highs, okay? I hope that helps, Jeffrey. Greetings from Amsterdam, man. Go to the red light district for me, man. Be crazy. Just run through the streets naked, dude. GXS, Brian? Sure, man. Congrats. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Congrats to our buddy Narb making $1,000 yesterday, dude. Like to Jesus, man. Yeah, APPC? Sure, Mo. APPC. I know we've looked at that one past couple days. Neo, says Brian. Sure, man. Put Neo on the list for you. Hope all is well with the hypers. Cash, Dan. Good to see you. Hey, man, you're in YouTube form today. Normally in Twitch form. Ethos, CBD, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ethos, isn't that what was that ticker again? It wasn't EOS, it was give me that ticker, CBD, while we're working. Yep, we got in cash on the list. We're gonna get that. Bitcoin slut. Awesome, Jeffrey. Glad it helped, man. EOS. Okay, EOS, jolly. Okay. Did TRX break out? Dumper whale. We're gonna look at it. It's one of the first ones on our list. TRX went to heck. I'm Matt. Well, man, we talked about, Justin's son when he speaks, it normally dumps. We know this. It's like a common thing at this point, and yeah, you should have known. When you have large rises, we had like 3 successful trades out of Tronix. 3 all confirmed break hook and go breakouts on Tronix in like a week and a half period. You should expect some pullback at some point. Now, we're gonna look at the chart. It's a big difference between going to heck and breaking a bearish trend or staying within, or breaking a bullish trend or staying within that bullish trend. So we're gonna look at it. Don't worry. BQX. That's right. That's what it is. BQX. Got that for you, CBD nurse. BNB. You're a little late, right? I mean, it's you're 10 minutes late, but that's okay. You didn't miss bed and breakfast coin. All right, B filled. We got it for you, dude. Andy, it very well could, man. Now, that doesn't mean that it will, but we do have certain indicators that tell us different things, right? And we're kind of going in that. Okay, so guys, somewhat of accumulation going on with Bitcoin as we approach a critical level of resistance, which would be that 786, which is where the sell wall currently is. As we can see here, we had the tweezer tops, we had the reversal pattern on the 1 hour, boom, broke down. Hey, Rob Winchester, man, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube, man. Jesus, dude, we couldn't do that, man. You got any questions about some Discord, man? Thanks so much, Rob. So, hey, CBD, MWRX Nurse, thank you so much for the sub. You're the real Jesus lady. We couldn't do without you. You got any questions about TA? Some chat in Discord. Thanks so much, Hemp Nurse lady. You Jesus lady. Okay, so you know, I think there's just multiple schools of thought, right? You got to consider multiple things in this context of all these crazy patterns that are going on. Every single one of them are significant in their own way, okay? And like I said at the beginning of the stream, for all you people coming in a little late, we have the huge falling wedge pattern, which is an overall bullish pattern. You can break out of that and have a nice measured move up at some point, okay? That's the biggest pattern that we are within, okay? So within that, we do have the downward sloping channel, okay, very well respected, both sides. We're approaching that. That's going to be our next level of adversity, okay? And currently, we broke out of a small falling wedge, okay? And we're currently forming, in my opinion, an ascending triangle, which to me is a bullish reversal pattern, okay? Accumulation. Let's see what happens. Let's move on to Litecoin. Okay, so in my opinion, man, we still had that diamond bottom reversal. It looked like we were going to hook, but we never even came back to that trend line to test it. It seems to me we are forming a symmetrical triangle here as well. Okay, and let me show you what's going on. Great breakout we had, but nevertheless, if you can see, watch this. We can just do this now, man. New pattern developed. Fine. Price contraction, okay? Now this isn't as bullish as Bitcoin's pattern, but nevertheless, we still have price contraction. We have accumulation. We're making slightly lower highs than our previous high. And honestly, it's not even really, because if you think about it, man, it's slightly lower, okay? So you have the body of your candles closing up here. The second time you wicked up and touched, the same resistance area, same resistance zone. So now you did make a lower high here. So things to consider, I guess, it would be just, price contraction, fullest extent of that, and we're going to see what happens. These breakouts, we're getting towards the end. Volume is, volume completely drying up, the calm before the storm. Within the next half day, the next 12 hours or so, we should be seeing a move to the upside or downside based on Bitcoin's pattern, possibly to the upside. But again, we do have that very key level of resistance, the upper trend line of that downward sloping channel that we are going to have to break, and that's pretty much confluent with the 786 Fibonacci level. So, guys, can you see it? The battle is coming. The battle for middle Litecoin and Bitcoin is coming. So, be prepared. So, alright, we're going to move on to Ethereum. Price contraction, guys. Frederick wants IOTA, man. Juan, XRP, Jimmy. Then IOTA. Yeah, sure, Frederick. Sure, Jimmy. Jeffrey, we could go back and take a look. Oh, here. Ethereum, you do have a very key level of resistance, right? We had this here for a reason. We came up here, we hit it. We could not hold. We hooked off of it one time and then broke down. But when we broke down from this same level, we made higher lows than our previous lows. But now we're making pretty much lower highs than our previous high. So again, price contraction, moves getting ready to come. You had a double bottom down here, which is fine. So yeah, man, with this, we'll see what happens. I mean, you do have an upward sloping trend line. That is very clear. It looks like you might be breaking out of this, honestly, in a bearish way. Yeah, see, look. You had that upward sloping channel and you broke out of it. So, yeah, just keep your eye on this. We really do need to hold. We need to break back above the 400 level and then the 413. Why? Look, this is a clear level of resistance. It's a resistance zone, guys. You have resistance zones, support zones. This is a zone. If we look left, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Look, it's a zone. It's a battleground, guys. This is our battleground. Okay? And this goes all the way back to November. Okay, this is November prices. We're below November prices. The only thing that makes me kind of worried about this, you know what? We're at that level, right? We talked about. We're at 396 now. Support. Okay, if we can't hold this support, right? We're going down to 350. We break this, we're going down $50. That's the next real support down here. Okay. But we talked about that last night. Talked about that the day before. We're in the. Sorry, man, I got my scale all messed up. Nevertheless, huge falling wedge pattern. So we're going to see if we can hold here. I think there is decent value at these levels. There is support here. We have gotten through all the twig and thatch, right? We're now to the strongest parts of our house, as we could say. Okay? So hold this. If you don't hold it, you're going 350. Simple as that. Yeah, that wick's really weird, man. It's kind of freaking me out on the 4 hour. Hard to, not. Let's see here. See this double bottom, man. It's screwing things up, dude. So you can't do that. I mean, I guess you could. I mean, that's as good as you're gonna get for some sort of pattern formation. Still think you got a sell wall up here. Okay, and you keep accumulating. I see accumulation, guys. Higher freaking lows, and you're hitting a sell wall. Just like on Bitcoin, right? This is a more significant time scale, which is not a bad thing. This is stuff you kind of want to see. I mean, honestly, on any sort of reversal, you're starting to maybe get it. So we'll keep our eye on it, guys. We're gonna keep our eye on it for you guys. The first one on the list, the request was XVG. Let's keep it going, guys. The Golden Cross Jesus, man. Okay, the Golden Cross Jesus, man. Let's just keep making higher highs, higher lows. We broke a key level of resistance, guys, at 549. Let's just keep it rolling. All we need to do, just keep this up. I'll say this. You know, your negative momentum is finally dried up, giving way for the bulls to make their moves, to do what they want to do their thing. Okay, so RSI is fine. You know, you're pretty strong here. 61. That's awesome. It's where you want to be in these situations. You got some room to run, but I'll tell you this. This is quite the zone. Okay, up here, got a long way to go. Got to break this 621. That's our next feat. Okay, we can come down, test this 549 level, just stay above it. You can go loud. You can even break this trend line if you wanted to stay up here and go lateral for a little bit if you wanted to, if you needed to. But nevertheless, like we said multiple times in the analysis of this coin with the golden cross, right before that golden cross, we had an insane level of volume, the highest level of volume we've seen in this coin since January 9th. The last thing, you know, we saw that golden cross 3 days ago, March 28th. The last time we saw that was December 16th, 2017. The last time that happened, largest bull run ever. Now, hey, what happened when we had the death cross? Oh man, on the 4 hour. Well, we just had, you know, 2 freaking months of a correction, disgusting correction, lower highs, lower lows, and now we've started making consistent higher highs and higher lows over and over and over again on elevated levels of volume. Wonderful, freaking wonderful, guys. Just keep it going, man. Just keep making higher highs, higher lows. Don't break down. Say your level that you don't want to break down below really is below 500 satoshis at this point. You want to stay above that level. That's previous highs. Just stay above that and you'll be fine. Okay, that's XVG, man, the Jesus coin right now. It's one of our darlings, one of our end of March darlings. So, gonna move on to the next coin, VIN. VIN has been suffering quite the opposite fate of Verge, inverse Verge coin. Despite anything you think about this coin, it seems to me we are forming a ridiculously large wedge pattern after a downtrend. Look, you had an uptrend, then you had a nasty downtrend, and then you formed your wedge pattern. Okay, you have two downward sloping trend lines. Okay, and you have price contraction at the same time with those downward sloping trend lines, and that equates to a wedge, which is pretty much just on the charts some sort of reversal pattern. A pending reversal pattern. We fell below key levels of support. So you can see here, all we have left is twig and thatch. Will we hold, or will we do what all the other coins have done? Broken through all the twig and thatch. We're going to find out, guys. We're going to see what we're made of. I'll tell you this, your last line of defense really is this downward sloping trend line. That is it. There's nothing left. Nothing left after this. But just pain and despair. If you're a bull. Okay. So keep in mind, great, nice, beautiful pattern. We did a measured move already. We said, okay, we measured this. If we were to break out at some point, let's just say we broke out here. We did the measured move and we said it'd be around this level. It'd be pretty high. It'd be a nice breakout at some point, but we just have to wait for the breakout and the confirmation. If you were a wedge trader and you wanted to trade the wedge, guys, down here, this is where you're buying. These are your buys. You set your stop loss down here. It falls out, no big deal. You get stopped out, but the risk to reward is incredible here, guys. I mean, like, we talked about it here too. Got stopped out because of these levels, but Bitcoin just kept going, man. Capitulation. We had minor levels of capitulation on Bitcoin on Thursday night. So, look, you know, you have a stop loss like this, and then just look at your risk to reward. You have a relatively loose stop. You have 4.64 to 1 risk to reward ratio. You know, these are things, you know, people are like, let's do it, guys. It's breaking out, man. It's like, well, you know what, man? We're buying on weakness.
Visiting Fro Twitch.
Hey, 23, man. Thanks so much for the $5, man. You the Jesus, dude. Couldn't do it without you. Wouldn't do it without you. Man, that really means a lot, dude. Thanks so much, hey. 2316. You're like heck 23, but you're also heck 2316. Good Jesus, man. Multiple account Jesus, man. So, you know, these are the things you're looking for, okay? Buy at the bottom. And even, look, you get up here, and you start failing, you can move your stop up, and you can still make money. On a losing trade, you make money. How's that, guys? How insane is that? Something to think about. Bitcoin, think about the health of Bitcoin. You need to start thinking about that. Like, so say you're trading alts. What is the state of Bitcoin right now? Well, we just had this monumental sell-off. We're forming some sort of ascending triangle. We broke out of a small wedge pattern. Okay? And you're thinking about altcoins, right? Because it's like, because we know if Bitcoin does well, then these altcoins' life and money is going to come back into them too, at least if just temporary. That's just one of the things you have to put in your it's not common. It's not like a currency market or the stock market, you know. I mean, I guess in a way you could consider almost like, you know, if the indices are doing terrible, you have to take that in consideration if you're stock picking. If you're alt picking, you have to take into consideration Bitcoin, which is pretty much the index of the overall market. So it's kind of the same thing, but not at the same time. So at least with stock picking, you can go straight to US dollar. Whereas in this market, you have to go from altcoin like this into Bitcoin. And that's the only problem. But I think in time, with maturation of the market, we're going to see more altcoins get paired to the US dollar. And we're not going to deal with this crazy, stupid, inconvenient, and possibly costly, you know, infant problem right now. So, yeah, guys, that's it. Falling wedge pattern on VIN. Let's be to Jesus, man. How about that? EOS was next on the list, another one of our spring darlings, end of March darlings. Great uptrend, topping out. Okay, makes sense. But look what we did though, guys. When we broke out, we came back down to test the level we broke, tested it pretty much again, holding on. Now, I mean, this kind of action, yeah, you could see some lower prices. You could come down to 81,428 if you wanted to, okay? Like, no problem, mine. Like, there would be nothing wrong with you coming back and just continuing to bounce along this level for as long as you want, but I'm telling you, being above this level is so significant, guys. This is such a good thing for this coin's chart health. You've broken a very strong level of resistance. You saw failures multiple times before you broke to lower prices. Just stay floating around above this level, and we will soon see another really nice run just like this up to this 97,000 level, which would be a, you've got some resistance here because of a miniature swing high, and you see this low here. These two will be acting as resistance, but after that, you'll be going straight up to 105,000. Okay. Great news on EOS. Great news on. Now I will say we, pretty high. Wait for a dip. Behind the dip in a bull trend. Don't behind the dip in a bear trend. Short sell on the dip in the bear trend, right? Short on the dip in a bear trend, because the dips in bear trends are runs up. Okay, so yeah, so keep it going. We talked about there is some clear level of Class A bearish divergence, because you have a high here, then a higher high, then the higher high, right? And then you had a high level of positive your highest level of positive momentum on this high. Then your next high was a lower high on positive momentum, and then your higher high, your highest of the three highs, is the lowest level of positive momentum, and that signifies on the horizon we do have an impending reversal that will be happening at some point, and that just means not the trend reversal. I'm just saying we could break down to lower prices to test these levels, 71,000 down here, or we break down, or we just chop around for a while, and then we break to higher prices on elevated levels of volume, giving us more positive momentum than our previous levels. That's how we get out of that bearish divergence. So, great looking RSI though. You're above 55 right now. You're bouncing off that level. Wonderful, wonderful, right? Right here, man. Staying above this level. Now you fell once, okay? Because we did see, remember the bearish divergence. We formed this rising wedge pattern. We had a measured move down, came down, tested this 1272, and then boom, back up. Trend's not over. Just we had that sell-off. This is what happens when you get bearish divergence. So, all right. EOS looking great, guys. Keep it going. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. TRX, guys. Tronics. What's the aftermath of the Justin Sun Periscope session? We did talk about stop losses yesterday, guys. Do you remember? Do you remember what we talked about with stop losses? We've had our measured move down, okay? Because we did talk about, in fact, we literally talked about this well before Justin Sun went live, okay? We talked about this area here, these wicks, okay? These ascending wicks. Touching these wicks up here with our parallel channel, right? Top of the bear pole. What was it? I think we did just down here, right? Yeah, 58, 55 Satoshis, something like that. 60 Satoshis. Yeah. Measure move. But we, in fact, went much lower than that. This was just, if you could short and this broke out, you would take your profit here if you were shorting, but you can't. So that's the measure move. That it's really only helpful to just know kind of where we're going, but like the textbook says, you can go much lower than just the measure move after the break. So that's exactly what we've done. We've continued down. We're hitting this 886 level, okay? 492 Satoshis. Yeah, so guys, we talk about, we had 3 successful trades, 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades. Are you kidding me, man? I mean, technically, this was a measured move, right? This bull pole, you broke the bull pole, the bull flag. You had another measured move, right? We just measured move. We had a small measure move. We had an ascending triangle. We just measured that and broke out to the upside here, and we were happy with that. We didn't need up here. And so like if you got in up here, anywhere around here, you were making a fatal mistake. You're buying so high. Why would you do that? So yeah, man. Targets, if we don't hold this 886 level, and if you don't hold this level, you are coming down to this 440 level. Yeah, if you don't hold this level, man, this trend could very well be over. Okay, this is it right here. Previous high. It's really bad. You don't hold that, you're coming down to 439. Seriously. Hey, Miguel, man, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube, man. Good seeing you again. Thanks for being with us on the other YouTube and Twitch, man. You Jesus, man. Couldn't do without you. Get any questions about the chat and Discord, man? Largest levels, guys. This is a 4-hour chart. Largest levels of negative momentum we've seen since January 10th. It's not something you want to see if you're bullish. That is huge. A huge level of negative momentum, okay? Keep that in mind. Nasty sell. Nasty sell. Take the money while you got it. Okay, take your trades. Exit your position. Trade, trade, trade. Don't be in when this starts. Okay, when this stuff starts happening. And we even talked about head and shoulder crap going on, maybe. ADA, different story, man. Did a lighting analysis, and man, I had no idea. I mean, look, here's the thing. You had the wedge, you fell out of the wedge, but then you came back up, tested around this level, and then you broke to the upside. And maybe that has to do with Bitcoin, but it's something that happens. And here's the thing. This 2281 we discussed in the video, until you get above that, man, you're still bearish. You're still bearish till you get above that level, and you very well could, man. You know, that could very well happen. And if it does, I wish you all the best. All the best. But nevertheless, 2281, and then after that, the real high you have to get to is 2479, and then to break and hold above that is so big. Okay. Yeah, really. I mean, like, my God, man, this 2479 is almost like a neckline in a way. You break this, you're gonna have a really nice time. Okay. Yeah, man. 2479 area. Right there. That's it, man. That's where you need to break and hold above if you want to see this trend reverse completely. Because until we make higher highs, which we have not done yet, even with this break, we have not done that. Okay, guys? People are like, oh my God, zoomed in. It looks so crazy, man. Oh my God. And then it's like you zoom out and you're like, oh, we haven't even broken. We've literally not even broken our most previous high, which is 2241. So... But that's the problem. You have to zoom out and use more significant time scales to get a better context of what's truly going on. Okay, so look, man, we'll set up an alert. If we hear this alert, hey, man, we've broken our first high, but I'll say this. Man, this music sounds good, man. Making high levels, positive momentum, making higher highs and positive momentum. That's great. Great for the short term, but you're already on the 4-hour. Starting to approach that overbought territory, 67. Not there yet, but you're getting there. So we'll see it happen, man. Nice little double bottom. 4-hour, beautiful double bottom right here. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. GXS. Guys, thanks for being here again. Y'all Jesus, man. Couldn't do it without you. Wouldn't do it without you. So we talked about yesterday, the Golden Cross has occurred on GXS, guys. The Jesus coin, man. The Jesus coin. That's so weird, man. Of course, mission control's like not here on Saturday, but our little indicator things up there, where YouTube, Twitch is like all bugged out and broken. Normally we'd get someone saying something about it, but mission control is off. Alright. So, you know, we talked about the golden cross, but also we do have clear levels of bearish divergence. Class A, strongest form, but you have very strong levels on the RSI. I know you're approaching that overbought territory, but the fact remains that you keep bouncing like this. That's really bullish. These are what you want. These are the type of patterns on your RSI you want to see in bullish runs, okay? Just keep it going like that. Get overbought. Get an overbought territory only so you can break down to get to overbought again. Just like in bear runs. It's the same thing. So looking great. But nevertheless, this is something to take into consideration, that at some point we may be breaking down. But just be mindful of that, okay? Great looking run though. We've broken to higher highs, okay? You are healthy here. You are fine on this. You could literally break down right now and fall all the way to 35.06 and still be in this trend reversal, and then break to higher highs after that. You could still come right back down and chop around here and then break out again, okay? This is the level. I'm gonna stop loss. Set it a little, like set it to 34.50. Man, Milam, thank you so much for that contribution, dude. $10, man. That means everything, dude. You do, Jesus. We couldn't do it without you. You got any questions about TA? You hit me up in the chat. Hit me up in Discord, man. Thanks so much, dude. It means everything. Guys, these contributions, man, they only go to making the quality of this stream better, okay? I have pulled together the contributions that everyone has you know, given to us, to me, or whatever, you know, out of gratitude, and I've bought a new PC. The new PC will be here on Monday, and it's there are no, you know, I took those contributions and some of my own money, and pulled that together, you know, and we will have no limitations at all. My internet's upgraded, my computer will be in here on Monday, so this stream will be able to fly as high as we want to fly. All thanks to you guys. Couldn't do it without you. I really do appreciate you and everything you've done for me and been here, you know, with me for these 2 magical past months. Not on the market, but nevertheless, our community has grown so much, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you. APPC. Your next target, if you're a bull, is a 786 in the 4161 SAT area for APP or for GXS. Uh-oh. Oof. Yep, bear flag. Yep. Yep. Oh. Starting to break that. Starting to break it, man. Yeah, so the 4-hour APPC clearly had issues 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. You were unable to break above this 200 MA. Clear rejection. Look, guys. Here's your almost tweezer double top, right? Reversal pattern. 4-hour. Significant. Know this. Learn this. Memorize this. When you see this, oh man, kind of scary, man. See it all the time, man. Look. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, look. Tweezer double bottom, man. The Jesus, dude. There it is. Again. Reversal pattern, man. Okay. Dude, Jesus. Oh my god, dude, look. It's the Jesus, man. Look. Reversal pattern, man. This was your close. This was your open. They wake up like that, and they both close like this, right? Close here. Oh, excuse me. Close here. Okay. Just make sure that these candles always they're the same. Okay. They never. Man, Narb, thanks so much for the sub on Twitch, man. You real Jesus, dude. We couldn't do that. You get any questions about TAs in the chat and the Discord, man? Now you're making me write no Narb down. No apparent reason. Burp. Sweet, dude. Thank you so much for that, man. It means everything. It does, man. So just look for these patterns, okay? When you see this, okay? Close and open. And then this candle that's red for the reversal, the top, closes lower. It can wick up. will go as high as it wants to. It can even match this, but in the end, it needs to close lower, and then you have this type of pattern. And same, reverse that around here. Okay, reversals, guys. Know your candlesticks. That's it, man. Be to Jesus. Okay, let's see what's going on here with our MACD. I don't know, man. You're not making lower lows, so you got no divergence. Hold on a second. Music, man. The music ended, man. Oh, Starman. Okay, so you know, you got one resistance here. Excuse me, guys. My God. That is a clear level of support. Excuse me. And you wicked off that twice now. See if you can hold it. Do clearly have a support area, support zone. Until you break this level, you haven't truly broken down. But if you do break below these levels, we could be getting a measured move down. Okay, which would be bad. So that's it, man. That's it. Be careful here. Stay above this level. If you fall below this level, you know where you're going. Much lower prices. I mean, you had the breakout. You had a breakout. Right? Big wedge. But yeah, man. Gotta get tired. You gotta get above this 200 MA. My God, man. You failed 5 times. Gotta get above it. Then you gotta get above the 5177 area. Then you gotta get above the 236. These levels, these are all resistance. If you don't get above those, man, you will see lower prices and come back to test this 3792 area. Just what's going to happen. Okay. NEO. Keanu Reeves coin, guys. Keanu Reeves coin. This thing's so buggy, man. Because it's crap, dude. Whatever, man. Get it out of here then. It's not going to work. Screw it. Okay, Neo. Haha. Bradford, if you're in here, I don't even know, man. Everyone in Mission Control quit. So, yeah, dude, Neo. Should I buy here, man? Is Neo about to break out and be the Jesus man? No, it's not. Buy here. Buy down here, guys. These are the areas to buy, these patterns. This ascending triangle. We have accumulation working. You know, buy around here. Have a stop loss around here. 7,050. Whatever. Make it loose. Because your risk reward is insane, man. Look, you've had this disgusting downtrend for so long. Lots of the alts are starting to turn around. Hey, like an ascending triangle, you now have an ascending triangle. Clear levels of accumulation. If you want to buy an ascending triangle, you do it now. This is when you buy the ascending triangles. You set up your stop losses down here. Okay, we break down. Okay, oh well. My God, man, your risk reward is so nice here. Here's the thing, you buy down here. You sell half your profit up in these resistance areas that we failed so many times to break. Because if your trade fails and comes back down, you've actually taken profit and won on the trade that failed. And then you let the rest ride, right? And then move your stop loss up some. And then boom, so we break out now because it's finally time. We've had 3 technical reaction lows at this point, okay? The rule of 3. Hey, man. Take a swing at Neo. Take a swing at it, man. Great pattern that you want to see signify a reversal, okay? Great stuff. These are the areas. Can't emphasize that enough, man.
Thanks for all of your help. You're the shit and the Jesus.
Man, Jimmy, thank you so much for the $5 contribution, man. It means everything, dude. You the Jesus, man. We couldn't do it without you. Thanks so much, man. It means everything. All you guys, y'all are amazing. It's Saturday. Y'all could be out having fun in the sun, but you choose to do TA with me, and it means everything, guys. You have no idea what your support means to me. It's so important to me. So thank you, guys. check it out, man. With NEO, I'm telling you, this is not one that, I mean, look, yeah, of course you could break down, but with these patterns tell us, based on TA, that we will be seeing a reversal soon to the upside. Okay? Sweet, man. NEO is a great opportunity, low risk, high reward situation going on right now. Just remember, if you did buy, set that stop pretty loose, okay? Because these wicks kind of try to take you out, try to stop you out before the nice run up, before this nice reversal happens. In cash. Oh man, this one was getting wrecked, right? Yeah, fell out of that a huge symmetrical triangle, guys, like insanely large symmetrical triangle. We broke out of it. This is the 4-hour chart. When we broke, we've come back and we've hooked to this level multiple times now. I mean, we could keep hooking, right? What does this look like, guys? Not only do we fall out of the symmetrical triangle, what are we doing? We know what we're doing. Ah, okay. That's what we're doing. Looks to me, Ray, that we might have some kind of a bear flag. If you respect the TA, you are screwed. But you could disrespect it. You could slap TA in the face. You say, you know what, man, this level we've been respecting, well, we're just going to disregard it now and break to the upside. Okay, you could do that, but that's not very calculated, and that's not, you know, what should happen if TA is respected is this should just, you could keep going as long as it wants to along this trend line, keep respecting it, using it as resistance that was at one time support, right? And then we should see a breakdown. Now that breakdown doesn't have to be long. You could break down, make the measure move, respect the TA, and then break to the upside, whatever. But like, you know, short term right now, it seems to me like we have a bear pole, bear flag action falling out of a very well established symmetrical triangle. 2 reaction highs, 3 to 4 or 5 reaction lows. Okay. That's it, man. Careful. Be careful on your in cash. Be careful, man. Yeah, MACD's not really telling us much. I mean, you don't technically have a lower low either, so there's no divergence, but it's going to null into this situation. BQX for our CBD. CBD nurse. Oh man, that's no good. Well, look, I mean, here's the thing about BQX. Okay, you broke out. You didn't make your measured move, okay? I mean, you made your measured move here, right? But, God, you were so close to that target, were you not? Okay, so, look, we had this breakdown, and I do know it seems like we could be forming some sort of bear pull, bear flag action, okay? But you got to keep in mind that we have held above this old resistance. We used it as support twice. We double bottomed off of it, and this, you know, this extends to our all-time high. This crazy wick up there. So, contradicting variables, okay? Things that make it difficult for us because we had a nice breakout and we just had this disgusting look. We had a bear flag, measured move down, had that and then some, and then we came down and tested this level, but now we're breaking to the upside, but we're not really breaking much at all, right? So I mean, dude, like I hate how the formation we have right now, this upward sloping crap. You know, you made a nice high, then you get completely rejected off this 20 MA on the 4-hour. You're 20 cross, you're 50. You're still, look, you're 20 cross, you're 200, and immediately there was rejection, right? And your lagging moving averages came right back below the slower scale. So you're below actually all 3 MAs right now, forming this bearish pattern. I hate that. The only thing I do like, in fact, is that we did break off this, use this old resistance as support. That's the only good thing you have going for you. So sometimes there's not an absolute answer. There's not. There are just there are some good things and bad things about the chart that you know, I'm uneasy about. Been beaten down, but we held support. But for how long? Who knows? If we break this, I'm telling you, it's going to be a nasty move down. If we break this, if we fulfill this pattern, the bear pole, bear flag, we'll have a measured move down from the top of this bear pole, and that could be down here. Probably see down these prices. We'll see the 24,241 area again. Very, very real possibility based on the patterns that are developing right now. Okay, I hope that helps, CBD nurse. You Jesus lady. Bed and breakfast coin, BNB, Binance coin. For all you that are new, thanks for being here, guys. So this is the BNB to Bitcoin. Okay, this is a little different than the BNB to US dollar tether. Yeah, so you are forming, yeah, big time. I mean, kind of saw this coming. Huge levels of divergence. Okay, so bearish divergence, right? And what kind of divergence is this? Well, this is a, for now anyway, I don't think this is class B at the moment. If we break the higher prices, we will automatically be in class A, bearish divergence. That means an impending reversal is upon us at some point. Okay, but nevertheless, still looking great on the charts, right? You've shattered an old trend based on news. These were your previous highs right here at the 11,200 area. You broke those, all of them. All this resistance was so strong, so powerful. Nice move on news. Bitcoin coming out with their blockchain security for their exchange. After that break, you had a beautiful textbook bull flag, right? Bull pull, bull flag. Then you had an incredible, nice measured move up from this bull pull right here. You even went higher. You came down. And yeah, you just started upward sloping fashion. You broke it, but you didn't make the measure move down. And you just chopped. You found support and value here, and now you're making higher prices. And currently, you're hitting a resistance that is very well established. Very, very well established. 786. Okay, 786 target. You know. So how did we fib? We did a swing high from our all-time highs to our swing low. Okay, and we had the 50% of the 618. These are profit-taking levels. Great profit-taking levels. But nevertheless, we keep going. We're going to see what happens. If we can break the 786, there's a great possibility. I mean, it's almost certain at that point we break 17,235. And after that, your 100% retrace will be 18,385. You break that, your next target's going to be that 1272. The all-time highs. 21,129 Satoshis. Wonderful, guys. Keep it going, bed and breakfast coin. Love the coin. Love it. It has intrinsic value. It makes money every freaking minute. Unlike any other coin that exists on the market right now. Five till, man, we've been killing it. Sorry, I know I haven't been engaging much, but we've just been going all the coins that you wanted, right? So behind on chat. Oh my god, guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, this TA that I'm doing, all your requests, right? All these coins that I'm doing here, someone requested it in chat. Hit that like button, hit that bell, hit that sub. Thank y'all. Hey, Jules Santana. Yeah, we did EOS. We absolutely did EOS. Peanut butter, Bruce. Capitulation is where you disregard levels of resistance that were on the chart. You look left. Hey, we got support levels. You just run right through them, acting like they don't even exist. That's capitulation. You had mild forms of capitulation on Thursday night. 100%. Support was disrespected and enacted again like it wasn't even there. So, just made it to the show. Hey, Millum. Yeah, thanks again for the contribution, man. UG's, dude. BLZ. Zill. Okay. We got 5 till, guys. I'm just checking out chat probably until, you know, Bitcoin, top of the hour. You're local on the 8th. The death cross happened. Yeah, I mean, you look at my Twitter post, dude. Dude, like the minute or like the hour that we death crossed on the daily, I posted a link about it, or I posted a picture of it. Hey, Gabs. sub. Keebs, thank you for watching, man. Can you do XLM Brezov? Sure, man. Awesome. Sorry guys, I'm at the PC talk. GVT, Jesus Coin. What's up? What's up, Kevin? Thanks for being here, man. I really do appreciate the kind words, man, and support. All the support. It means everything. Wanting to buy the NEO for so long. Okay, if you want to go back to NEO. I mean, this is a decent opportunity. I mean, look, it may crap out, but I'm telling you, this is literally the way it's done with traders, okay? Like, it could literally crap out, and you get stopped out, no big deal. Set it below this wick. Okay, set it at like, I mean, if it was me, I'd be setting this at like 7,050, okay? 7,050 CBD. Mo says, really appreciate all that you're doing. Thank you. Hey, Mo, thank you, man, for being here again. Have I met? No, you have not missed IOTA. It was literally one of the next ones on the list, but we're about to get to Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum because it's the top of the hour, and that's what we cover. You know. Where am I from? I'm from Alabama, in the States. We got Zill on the list. Maximiliano. Boom. Said that name like to Jesus, man. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Tronics, man, that dump's pretty extreme. Man, if I was along on that, I'd already been stopped out from that break. Heck yeah, Jules. Anytime. Anytime. Yep, went over TRX. It was the first... No, it was the fourth coin we did. The fourth altcoin. Alright, here we go. What alts am I bullish on? The ones that are showing me bullish trends, which are one was TRX, and TRX starting to get a little iffy now. XVG, ZRX, BNB, IOST, ONT, EOS, GXS. There you go, Jimmy. Hope that helps, man. Okay. So we're gonna go to Bitcoin now. Top of the hour, guys. Local needs. Yeah, we did TRX after the fall. Yes, we did. Wicked Trader. We did. Max. But I like calling you Maximiliano, man. It makes me feel cool, man. No. We can do BNB US dollar tether. No, we'll go to that one. We'll go to that one, dude. Hold on. Now, I like charting via... I don't know why I went to that one, too. Either B-Field. No idea. I like BNB to the US dollar tether, too. Right? So yeah, man, just floating around to the 4 hours. Let's go 1 hour. Okay, what? You're just technically approaching, you know, support, right? You're using this heart line right now as a support and the 20 MA. Your 20 just crossed over that 50. That's nice. It's good to see. You know why? We hadn't done that in a while, have we? Have we, guys? We did it briefly, not for long. The lower you are to this trend line, the more value you have, okay? The more you buy near this trend line, the lower you're buying. You buy up here, you're buying high, buying low. Buying high, buying low. Okay? Accumulation setting in, multiple reaction highs. Let's see what we can do, man. We'll be to Jesus. Time will tell. Okay, that's it. Accumulation setting in on Bitcoin with a huge sell wall right here. Twice now we've hit it. We're gonna see what we're made of in the next 12 hours. Yep, we're gonna get to that. Those will be the coins we look at immediately after Millum. Okay. Yeah, it might be. It was showing good form, right? It was showing a huge break above its previous high, and now it fell below it, man. Bitcoin tanked, ICX just went right with it. That's why it's, you know, even if they do look good, just remember the way Bitcoin can affect these coins negatively, and it has nothing to do with the altcoins. So, okay, Litecoin. Sure not much has changed on Litecoin. Yep. Starting to fall. Man. This is pretty much as good as you're gonna get it, man. Gonna make that pinpoint accurate down here. Okay, this is literally the best price you're gonna get for this coin. The lowest price. If you want to buy, you would buy now. Versus any other time in this triangle. You'd not be buying up here or here. You'd be buying at these levels. 1, 2, 3, ascending slope line 4 times now. We wicked it. You buy here. If you were to buy, if one was looking to enter the market on a maybe short-term type trade, you'd be buying here. But here's the problem. This is the issue I have with Litecoin. Okay, at this point, you know, when you have downtrends and you form symmetrical triangles, you do have slightly leaning bearish consolidation, because when you have the downtrend, they can consider this a bearish symmetrical triangle continuation pattern. All right, but that's not always the case at all. These can also signify reversals. But low risk, high reward situations, when you do have price contraction like this, these are the times to buy. You stop out. Oh my God, you use 2% of your portfolio on a trade, 1 to 2% of your portfolio on a trade. You have a nice stop loss down here at 117. If you lose out, you lose $2. Oh freaking well. You risk $2 to pretty much try to gain what, pretty much like what, $5. Risking 2 to win 5. Okay, that's not the best risk to reward, but if we're talking about buying low, this is buying low, selling high. Buying low, selling high. You sell, and the thing is, you're doing this type of trade with not the best risk reward ratio, where you're selling half up here because you're letting the rest ride. And if you broke out of the symmetrical triangle bullishly, you have an insane chance of making very high prices breaking out of this. That's why you take these risks at these levels. You sell half up here or more. You can even sell 75%, let 25% ride on the breakout if it makes it. But if the trade fails and you take 75% of your profit and it comes right back down and breaks down, you'd have moved your stop loss up to these levels, stopped out, breaks down. Oh my God, I still made money. Are you kidding me, man? Okay. Yeah, we did this on the 4 hour. These wicks weren't here, so it's a little different on this chart. So, and you don't want to fall below this level though. It looks like you're starting to break this. Ugh. Don't like it, guys. That's more like it. Heartline. Interesting. See, these wicks really screw you up, man. They're really, like, look, what do we do this, man? Do that? Then you're really screwed. If that's the case, then you could not break above your heartline. Right? Use it as resistance 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times. Breaking below it now. So 1, 2, 3 plot points. That's all we needed for this. seeing some accumulation. Same way Bitcoin's doing it, but I don't know. This just doesn't look as good to me. All this sketchiness of this volatility has really screwed up our ability to chart something that we think we might like. I mean, on the 4 hour, it's the 1 hour. So if we go to the 4 hour, we have pretty freaking clear. Sub breaking out on symmetrical triangle. Ooh. What's up, Smashing Satoshis? Thanks for being here, man. You Jesus, dude. Couldn't do without you. Wouldn't do without you, man. Bear flag on the 1 hour Bitcoin. Possibility, man. Either way, you have you're making higher lows, consecutive higher lows, nothing to be disregarded, and you're making this almost pretty much the same highs on Bitcoin. So yeah. All right, ZIL. We're like, oh, where would I buy? You'd be buying down here, man. You sell like half up here and let the rest ride. Oh my god, man. Look at that. Now look at what you're doing. The 1618. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, the sellers are getting pretty aggressive at this point. It makes sense. You had a big bearish engulfing candle up here. It's double top action. Should be seeing lower prices. Alright, this is a trade. Yeah, I'm sure. It's probably traded and it's over, right? But it very well just keep going up, man. Just keep on going up. What's crazy about it, you had this we had this contraction in our momentum, positive and negative, so we didn't know. We literally said, okay, this is neutral. We can't, there's no divergence, so we can't make a determination with a MACD histogram. We had a neutral RSI and we had a neutral pattern, right? So we literally had no idea where this was going to go until it broke, and it broke, and it looked like we got some confirmation a couple times, but nevertheless, there was no break it can go. But that's okay. There maybe was in the 1 hour. That's the stuff you want to see, though. Those bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you kidding me, dude? 6 bounces off this previous resistance, which is now being used as support. That's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, maybe right now you're bull flagging like crazy. This might be a beautiful bull flag, right? That's beautiful, man. Jeez, dude. Beautiful bull flag. Wow. If you, I'm just saying, get a measured move up, man. Good God, it'd be an insane. 103 Satoshis on the breakout, the confirmed breakout. Let's just say if that happened. Oh, look, the 2618. Oh my God, there it is. So Jesus, man. It'd be a measured move from a confirmed. If we had a confirmed breakout of this bull flag, that's where we'd go. We'd have a good chance of going there. So it's freaking high, man. It's really freaking high. But nevertheless. Made a high, chopped around, made another high, chopped around, made another high. Great. Great stuff. Awesome, man. Look, when you made a high, you made higher levels of positive momentum, then you made a higher high. You made higher levels of positive momentum. Wonderful. Wonderful. No divergence here. Not on the 1 hour, anyway. You'll see if this can keep going, man. Look for confirmation of the breakout. If you wanted to buy into this, you know how you trade flags, guys. You buy the bottom of the flag. Okay, off bull run. If you think you got some sort of flagging action, you buy low. You sell some up here, and you let the rest ride. So even if the trade loses, you make money up here. You move your stop loss up, boom, you get stopped out. If it comes back down and fails, it doesn't matter, right? So. BLZ. The target's been hit, guys. Multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It's hit. It looks great. We keep just running. But nevertheless, what happened? Symmetrical triangle breakout. 763. Sadojis, right? We do it right here. Or was it here? There it is, man. Measured move up. Hit like to Jesus, man. 46.25 was our target. And we hit it. And not only did we hit it, it's been used as a critical level of resistance. We've only held that for very, very, very small amounts of time. 1 wick, 2 wicks, 1 candle. Complete rejection off that level. That's trading, guys. How wonderful is that? That's amazing. But with that being said, your first key level, your next key level of resistance is going to be right here. Okay, 47.48. Have to break that level. We actually wicked this level too. You have to break and hold above that if you want to see any sort of true trend reversal. But I mean, here's the thing. We talked about this 4209 area. That was being used as a critical resistance for a while. Then we broke above it and we're holding above it. You can break and hold above it, then you're good, man. Hey, Befield, man. Thanks so much for the 500 bits, man. You're Jesus. We can do that, man. You got any question about TA in the chat and Discord, man? Thanks so much for that, dude. Befield, that means everything. Thanks so much for the bits, man. There you go. Upward sloping channel action. Gives you some more vision of where we are, what we're doing. Okay? Just keep it rolling. See higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. Guess what, guys? Let's go to the 4 hour. See where BLZ is on SMAs. Here it is. I could smell it, man. I could feel it in the air. And I knew it. The Golden Cross is about Golden Cross BLZ. Sweet, man. Check it out, guys, right here. Guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button, hit that bell, hit that sub. Wonderful 4 hour significant time scale. Golden Cross is imminent. Golden Cross. You hit your target, your measure move, like to Jesus, man. What more Jesus do you want, man, out of this? Measure move Jesus, Golden Cross Jesus. Boom, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's it. Trade's complete, but you're golden crossing. So that's very good for a bull run. Okay? Frederick, I don't know, man. We just talked about hitting target, right? We just hit target on a symmetrical triangle that we've been analyzing. We analyzed this. We did all this stuff before any of this breakout occurred. Any of it. We just look at a lot of charts, tons of charts, and then we get back to them. We're like, oh, yep, we hit target. We hit the measure move like the Jesus, man. And now we're golden crossing. I don't know, man. Get a lot of resistance up there. I mean, here's the thing. If you want to buy or something, you're getting Class B bearish divergence on the chart. If you want to buy, man, buy at 42.08. See if we come back and test this level. This is a previous high. Okay, this is previous high. Right there. It's actually 42.44 area. You know, come back to this upward sloping trend line. Touch this. Look for a buy spot around here. You're going to get your best value here. You want to get in on this bull run, okay? If we think this is going to bull run. But look, I'll tell you this. Oh, great. You know, this is the thing, man, about cryptocurrency that pisses me off. It's like all these coins. Oh, we just started, man. We just started. like, we don't have any data. We can't go back in time and look at the last time I had a golden cross or anything like that. So, but here's the thing. Look at the chart. See this rounding action? Look, found value here, double bottom stuff. You're starting to just turn it around, okay? But you truly need to get above this 47, 48 area. You really do, okay? Yeah, you're going to have some sort of reversal at some point. I mean, you're going to break down at some point. Look, you had a high here. Big spike in positive momentum. Then you made a higher high. Lower level of positive momentum. Then you had a higher high than that. Lower levels of positive momentum. You match that previous high, which signifies Class B bearish divergence. Okay? So Class A to Class B bearish divergence on the 4 hour. But nevertheless, golden cross occurring pretty much in the next 4 hours, probably. Let's go to IOTA. Man. This 14,800 area, as you're always going to want to touch these levels to make sure they're valid, which we know they are, but the market does this. Okay, these levels that were used as resistance. Okay, we need to use them as support now. Love this volume right here. Love that volume, and we picked up some volume too. Like that, but nevertheless. You made a lower high than your previous high, but that's fine. Just stay above this trend line and we'll be good. Just keep bouncing off of it, and then eventually this reversal's coming. Okay. I honestly think if you were in this trade, you'd probably be wanting to set a stop loss at like 14,400 Satoshis. Man, that's below this critical level of support we built. Okay. Establishing our first higher low. Quite some time. Alright. That's it, man. Yeah. I really don't like how we have some sort of descending triangle crap going on. 2 reaction highs. So we'll see, man. Sub. Breaking out, man. That's what we heard. Hey, still not over, man. Okay. Broke back down in, back out, came up, then we tested this old level like we needed to the first time. You broke, you never got confirmation, and that's what happens. And you break out again, you never got real confirmation. This is eventually what happens. Boom. But now we've come back and we tested this level. Okay. We finally tested this level as support. Multiple like break, hooks, and then hook. Technically, look, you finally got your break hook and go, right? Break, hooks, and go. Wow. Why would that be there? Rising 3 methods be there after a downtrend. It's so weird. But yeah, you got your break hook and go right here, and that was your buy signal on this. You never got confirmation on any of these breakouts, okay? And that's why it's important you don't buy up here on breakouts. You buy on confirmation of breakouts, you set a stop loss after the confirmation, or you buy down here at these levels. Okay. But we still established 50% retrace and 618 right here. Swing high to swing low, and if you did a measured move, it'd be very high. If you wanted to be conservative, 50% and 618 is quite admirable of targets to take. Okay? I'll tell you this, it still might be a good idea to take a lot of profit at your 53, 54 area. If we could even get there, man. If we could even freaking get there. May not even happen. I don't know, man. This is really choppy. Really, really choppy. Now I would definitely be taking profit at 53, 54 the way we've been touching like this so many times, man. XLM. Breakout. Guys, broke out. Didn't confirm though. Be careful. Oh god. 4 hour. Ooh, double top. Reversal pattern. Be careful. Be careful. 200 MA failed with the double top. With no confirmation on the breakout. What more do you want, man? Yeah, right, man. Don't buy into this. If you do buy into this, you're not doing what I said to do. You can do it yourself if you want to. If you think you're incredible, sure, man. Buy into it and see what happens. But yeah, man. Here's something that was cool. You did have a break, hook, and technical go here. See this break, hook, and go? Wow, that's awesome, man. Nice, man. Highest levels of positive momentum you've seen since the 20th of March, man. What? Yeah, Maximiliano. So when you have a clear level of resistance, look, this trend line here is the resistance, right? At one point, you will break. You'll have a candle that will break over this resistance and hold and close above, right? This is our break, the breakout. Then you have your candle that is the hook. The next, it can be delayed. It doesn't have to be the literal next one, but ideally in a perfect world, you'd want it to be your next one. So this next candle, it came down, it tested this previous resistance as a support, validating that area on the charts. And it's like, okay, everyone knows now it is a clear breakout, but need to get a bullish engulfing confirmation candle after that to let us know that is the time to buy. But sometimes, like this, these bullish engulfing candles will do this. Sometimes they're just small. They're like itty bitty or just medium-sized candles. But this time, in this context, it was insane. But now you're getting, double top action. Reversal. Never confirmed above this level though. You just shot right through it. And this level's, I think, in my opinion, way more established, way more important. So the fact that you didn't confirm off this level is telling. Okay, you only broke this little level, but highest level of volume you've seen on XLM since February 13th. If If you were a bull, what would you want to see? You got to break above this 72.87 area. If you don't break above that, you were screwed. Okay, you made, look, your previous body low, right? Candle body low. That's the lowest low of the entire bear run. Okay, finding good levels of wicks, you know, these wicks here and stuff. But besides that, man, you're making your lowest low quite recently. So till you break above this 72.87 and hold, you're still bearish, still very much bearish. And you're starting to get there. I mean, you'll be approaching a resistance area that's quite strong. Soon enough, look, right? It's coming up, man. Let's do this. Looks good. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, man. Nothing bullish until we see breaks above previous highs, and our first previous high is the one that was in this crap. Right. This is it. And then after that, I mean, really, if you really want to see some sort of trend reversal, eventually you got to get above that level, 75.04. If you don't do that, best of luck to you, man. Best of freaking luck to you. That's it, man. Not much more to discuss with Ripple. It's a very boring coin. That's it, man. Yeah, business as usual. There's no real divergence in any regard. So MACD's not telling us that much. You know, business as usual. So RSI is neutral. So this isn't telling us much. And we have sort of a bearish pattern going on. Still below the 20, or just got back above the 20, man. Oh, you're within your equilibrium level right now in a bear trend. Okay, great. You know, proper consolidation maybe before a breakdown, break to the lower side. But these wicks are the only thing that give me promise. But whatever, man. Look left. This is what you're doing. You got all this chop over here. See if you can hold it. If not, you know where you're going. We'll see, man. Volume's not necessarily drying up. It's kind of just staying kind of neutral. So from here, though, it is. Anytime, Maximiliano. GG's, man. Bitcoin just dumped again. Oh, dear. The number says, thank you for the precious advice. I see a lot of difference between ETH market and the Bitcoin market. Do you think that Bitcoin market is better? I don't know, man. Think about it like if Bitcoin tanks, Ethereum's going to tank in US dollar valuation. And so if Bitcoin and if Ethereum tanks because of Bitcoin, then doesn't the Ethereum market also suffer because things that are tied to the Ethereum pair, right? It's the Ethereum pair, something to the Ethereum, right? It's the pair. Wouldn't that also suffer? Bitcoin coming down. All right, Bitcoin taking a stinky dump again. Let's go to Bitcoin then. Breaking. Oh, guys, breaking that ascending triangle. Bad, but still within that flag. Nope, guys, careful. Be careful here. Stop loss. Remember? Stop loss. We talked about it. This is bad. You don't want this. You don't want to see this, guys. You don't want to see this. This could be really bad. Okay. Yep. We saw the same stuff last night, right? Could have been a bull flag, but it's a bear market. We had the same thing here, okay? The same type of pattern. Oh, yeah, man, it's a bull flag. It's a bull. Broke down. But this time, we're breaking out of this upward sloping trend line. This is why you draw trend lines, guys, to know whether you should get in or get out, right? To be in or be out. These levels are real. Everyone in the world's looking at these markets. So, Yep, you had bearish divergence too on the 1 hour, not the 4 hour. Bearish divergence. You made a high, and you made a higher high. You made a lower high on your positive momentum. So, pumpy dumpy, exactly, man. Yeah, Millum, I know, dude. I can't wait for that. I mean, you have some, but you know. Well, look, guys, we've been going 1.5 hours now. It's Saturday. I got some stuff I got to take care of. I think I'm doing a one-on-one afterwards, just depending on if person wants to do what we need them to get it going. So waiting on that, but got to be ready for that. Bitcoin's dumping, gas. Don't want to leave y'all hanging. I'll say this. We got a measured move down. $528. Makes sense, right? It's literally on this trend line. Wow. Are you kidding me? Actually, let's just move this up. Right around the 6,500 level. We got a measured move down. Okay. See what happens with that. It could go down to 65.25 gaps. So, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll be back tonight. Crypto and Chill. 11 Eastern. So, thanks again for the contributions from Jimmy, Heck, 2316, Millum 91, and No Narb. Y'all are all the Jesuses, man. Couldn't do it without you, wouldn't do it without you. So, guys, until next time, stay hyped.